This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Castle Rock, Colorado. I am here at Pro Plumbing Services. Since 1991, they have been your local trusted family plumber, serving the entire Douglas County area and surrounding areas. I am here with the founder, owner, Al. Thanks so much for joining us here today. Let's start off a little bit about yourself. Share with me, you've been in this industry for many, many years. Basically, even pretty much a quarter of a century. You guys have been serving in a plumbing capacity here in Douglas County. How is it that you got involved in this type of industry?
My dad owned a plumbing company down in Arizona, so I plumbed all through high school. I started plumbing in full-time June 11th, 1972, and been plumbing ever since.
So we're talking about, you started this business up in 91, but we're talking probably over 4 decades of experience you have in the plumbing industry itself. Let me ask you this. I mean, the elements, be it fire, water, they can be our friend, but they can also be our foe. We use water to drink. We use it for cleaning, even irrigation. When it's not flowing where we need it to be, when it's not working, that's definitely an emergency. Why is it important for consumers to be able to have a professional that they actually trust to call?
Well, you know, that's a little bit tough because we do this every day. And consumers, they go to Home Depot and they buy this stuff and they think they could do it. They've been taught that it's easy, and it's really not. It's a very, very difficult business. Because we do it all the time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you know, you get pretty good at it. And you can invest thousands and thousands of dollars in tools and not have the stuff. So it really pays to just, you know, put your own tools down, call a professional, have them come in and get it done for you, and enjoy your day.
This is definitely an industry where emergencies happen. I mean, it's like the bumper sticker. It can happen here. Is there really, it's important for consumers to know that there's probably always a sense of urgency when you guys pick up that call, sometimes even in the middle of the night. Is that usually the case?
Yes. Unfortunately, many of our calls, the consumers are upset. You know, they've got a problem, the house is flooding, or they don't have any hot water, the furnace is broken, faucets are leaking, toilets are plugged up, sewer lines are broken. Yeah, so unfortunately, it's not the happiest business.
Absolutely. I mean, not every call to a plumber has to be an emergency. How important is preventive maintenance on the front end, making sure that you save yourself a little money down the line and even some stress as well?
Well, that's a biggie, and people don't realize that. You know, we do home inspections. Almost every service call, we try to provide a home inspection so they can see what's, you know, we can point out to them the things that are not right, or things that might fail, or things that could go wrong. The age of the water heater, we do sewer lines inspections, things like that. So, yeah, preventative maintenance is kind of a biggie, and it can save them money, especially having a maintenance contract.
Absolutely. I mean, you have a wide variety of services that you provide for folks, not only on the preventive maintenance, but as well as repairs. We're talking about drain cleaning, backflow inspection. You're even utilizing technology like video inspection, video cameras. Have those improved since you started back 40 years ago?
Oh, yes. Yeah, just like all technology, it's gotten better.
Really?
Yeah.
So really, these are tools that put in the right hands. You guys can, you can probably save us a lot of money as well. I mean, I imagine back in the day, troubleshooting something like that would take hours compared to maybe minutes.
Yes, exactly. And we could videotape sewer lines, you know, so we could, you know, then the homeowner would own it, and they could be sent out to other plumbing companies where they can get competitive bids. So yeah, the being able to videotape that stuff, you know, with the inspection cameras, that's a biggie.
We're talking leaks, fixture repairs, toilets, sinks, faucets. I mean, kind of gone are the days when you can kind of just pull out your wrench and fix some of these faucets. I mean, they're pretty impressive. I mean, they not only need certified people to deal with them, but also, like you say, it's important who's got the tool in their hand.
Yeah, when I started 44 years ago, faucets were simple. Okay. And now you can have a $1,000 faucet that you can't even find parts for. You can't even find the brand name. It gets really tough sometimes, really tough.
Absolutely. Some of the major repairs your team is able to go out and do, we're talking about things like main lines, water lines, even well tanks. Are these all things that you're able to serve?
Yes, absolutely. Something we do that most plumbers don't do is water treatment. You know, we educate the consumers on water fixtures, water treatment, things like that. So.
I mean, anymore in this modern day, we have a lot of appliances that can cause some problems. I mean, everything from garbage disposals, dishwashers, our laundry. Are these all things you can come in as well and help us not only install them, but maybe even repair them as well?
Well, like many things in the world today, it's becoming specialized. So appliances, we install dishwashers, but don't work on them. We hook up refrigerators, we don't fix them. We install washing machines, but we don't, service them. So when it comes to appliances, we refer that out to an appliance company.
And you guys actually have referrals right there on your website of people that you trust as well. Some of the things that we use appliances year-round, obviously. Some of them we don't use year-round, like that of sprinkler systems. What about that? Is that something that you take a part in as well?
Well, we supply the water to the backflow preventer outside. And again, it's a specialized company that only does landscaping, sprinkler repairs, things like that. So we don't do sprinklers themselves.
Not the sprinklers themselves, but as far as the water, if you have a problem getting it to them, then you pretty much call a plumber out for something like that.
Yes.
Some of the things are the appliances we work with, running water. It used to be a luxury. Now it's a necessity. One of the things that definitely a necessity is hot water heaters. Is this something you're able to go in and help with as well?
Yes. Unfortunately, our government has increased the cost of water heaters by trying to make them more energy efficient. But yes, we do 30 water heaters a month. We also will do a retrofit and put in a tankless and some hybrid heaters, whether it's gas, propane, electric.
You name it. What about actual furnaces, AC, cooling systems? Is your team also able to go out and help with things like that?
Yes, we do full service plumbing, heating, furnaces, boilers, hot water heat, in-floor heat, all those things, air conditioning.
Is this furnace installations as well as repairs?
Yes.
I notice online when I go and check out the reviews, that was the first thing that really attracted us to your business, was the fact that a lot of these folks that have used you, they vow never to call anybody again. Like we said at the beginning, it's important people trust. Is that something you really work hard to attain?
I've been talking about trust for 25 years since I started business, because that's really what it's all about. If you don't trust the person coming in your home, it's not going to be a good experience for anybody. You really have to trust the person. We're it. Our families go to school here. Our kids went to school here. We try to be the local trusted family plumber who, people can and really trust in their home.
And it makes total sense because this is a family-owned and operated business. Yourself, you've got sons, you've got wife. Everybody, I see your staff there, and we're talking about family, so it's really from your family to theirs. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. First of all, on the website, you can take a look at their staff. Quite a bit of years of experience under one roof here. Obviously, the founder alone, we're talking about 40-plus years, been involved with plumbing. And like you said, basically, a lot of times your do-it-yourselfers out there want to take a crack at it, but honestly, really an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of regret a lot of times with a situation like that, because you end up making more of a mess and end up costing yourself a little bit more money. Check them out right there. Check out the reviews. You're going to see this is a company that really goes up and beyond when it comes to making sure that your family is safe and protected, anything to do with water out there. Speaking of safety, you really have become a leader in safe water. Tell me about that. What is safe water?
All the water on the Front Range has now started to add ammonia to the water. Now, if you take chlorine, which they've had for years, and add ammonia to it, if you put that in a bucket and put your head in a bucket, it's going to burn your lungs. You'll probably die. But it's okay to drink it. Well, not really. Plus, the influx of pharmaceutical drugs in all the water supply worldwide is a big, big deal. They don't talk about it. They don't have to test for it. But there's not a water treatment plant in the country that can take out the drugs. So educate the people about that. The easiest way to take out the ammonia part of what's in the water, and it's in there to disinfect the water. It does its job, but it's a poison. We don't want to drink poison, and it's great that they add that to the water, but we need to take it out at our homes so we have safe water for our children, for our skin, for our appliances, for our family, our husbands, wives. It's a big deal.
This has definitely had to be an ongoing education for you, because normal consumer does not know that. Right. These are things that I have no idea of. Safe water solutions, is that something you're pretty heavily focused on here as you take the business forward?
I've been in the water business my whole life. I built my first water treatment system when I was 12 for a science fair project. And so it's always been a passion of mine. I've been drinking clean water since I was in high school. It's just something I think plumbers should be doing is educating the consumers about their options and what they can do to have clean, safe water, and it's very affordable.
Absolutely. I imagine when you guys get a call in the middle of the night, like you said, people are upset. But when you guys show up in minutes and not hours, I imagine they pretty much want to hug you like a family or a friend and not so much a business provider. Is that really what you hope for, really to serve Douglas County not only as a business but really as family to family?
Yes, that's what we strive to do. It's not always, the ideal situation. Sometimes it takes quite a while for the consumers to get over the problems that have faced them. So it does take a little bit, but a lot of people are very happy that we're here.
Let me ask you, obviously you've been doing this for many, many years yourself. You grew up with plumbing. You've got family that are plumbers. It all boils down to the guy that's behind the actual tool, if you will. How important is looking for those technicians, and is that something that's pretty much ongoing for you?
It's a big, big problem nationwide. We just don't have enough. We're probably 40,000 kids short of having the right amount of technicians to maintain the systems that we have in America. We just, nobody wants to do this. Everybody goes to college because they think that's what they have to do. Right. There's plumbers out there, service technicians that just come in and go out and work every day, making $100,000 to $120,000 a year. And you could do that by the time you have a college degree.
Sure.
But it's a tough business. They have to be mechanically inclined. They have to want to be service oriented. You have to have that gift.
Somebody out there who is licensed already, how do they get involved with it? They give a call and you actually walk them through the program or actually sit down and interview them personally?
Well, if they have been plumbing, then I obviously meet with them, talk with them. I had a kid come in last week. He's working at a fast food joint and he decided he wants to be in the trades. And I'm like, yeah, cool. That's awesome. This is what you do. So I educated him about the schools that are here available in the Denver area. All he has to do is just apply for school, get in, he'll have a job.
Absolutely. As you read the reviews and you check out some of these things, people that have said some great things, has this been a rewarding occupation for you?
Most of the time. There's always those situations. After 44 years of doing this, you're going to have a lot of variables.
Absolutely.
Some people are happy and some are not.
Absolutely. Well, obviously, folks, if you take a look out there on the website, you're going to see a lot of folks, a lot of reviews out there of basically people that have, the stories are quite unique. I read quite a few of them. People that have been in dire need in the middle of the night, and we're talking about a company that pretty much promises you they're going to answer that phone and basically try to get out there if they've got somebody available for you and help you through that emergency. But even more important, remember preventative maintenance on the front end. Call the plumber not only when that emergency happens, but also when you want to come out and get an inspection done. All type of inspections. They've got video inspections as well that can help you making sure that your house is running optimally. Every house needs a family plumber, and at Pro Plumbing Services, they want to be that plumber. This is Gary Atensu with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.